Right, hello and welcome to another episode of the Anfield Boot Room. Here we are again. It's the Capital One Cup final. Yay! Some things to get to before that. We last left you in about December, so I'll have a little look at the January transfers. I don't think there was that much stuff, to be honest. We signed some people. Oh yeah, we signed Joshua Jong for £9 million. He's pretty decent. He's going to be pretty good, hopefully. Well, they certainly say he is anyway. And then, yeah, Michel Demore for £7 million. I'm really not sure about him, but they say he's going to be pretty good. So there we go. Jair Barrios was one of the better ones, I think, coming straight in at 18 years of age. He's Colombian. He's already got 4 caps. He's pretty useful, but he's off at Colon. Doing pretty well, I think. Any outs? I think it was just loans, to be honest. If we look at January, yeah, it's just loans. So people on that South American rota of January to January went out, some of them to bigger clubs. Ratau has done very well. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, so let's have a little look at some results. So since we last left you, I was at the Club World Championship final. We beat River 4-0. Great result. We then beat Man United 3-0 in the Capital One Cup quarter-final. Juan Arrillaga. Oh yeah, Juan Arrillaga. Dear me. His performances have fallen off a bloody cliff. So he hasn't scored in ages. Hasn't scored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. I mean, he must have got an assist or 2. He got 2 assists in that one, but best player in the world, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing? And I've had a word with him twice. I don't understand what's happening. Anyway, so Man United, you see a 4-1 win over Chelsea. That was lovely stuff. Nice, comfy 2-0 win against Cardiff. Hopefully got some of the youngsters out there, so that's nice. The dullest ever draw with Cardiff, which was ridiculous, obviously. I had 1 shot on target. I had 11. I had 2 off the woodwork. Very frustrating. I wonder who was up front. This might have been the start of the... Yeah, this was the start of the Arrillaga malaise. But yeah, I started Zola up front again, and he just isn't quite there yet, even though he's unbelievable. 17, he's absolutely unbelievable. So he's going to be great, but he can't quite cut it in normal games quite yet. We then bounced back with a 2-0 win against Tottenham. Beat Everton 3-0 despite having a man sent off on 28 minutes. Zola came on and scored in that one, so that was good. 3-1 win here. Eugene Donetsk scoring in the first minute. That's nice. Burnley beat Burnley 2-0. And then this was frustrating because I think they weren't great and their goal was particularly crap. Yeah, we dominated really. But it was a 1-1 draw. Obviously, that was away from home in the Capital One Cup semi-final. We had what I thought might be a tricky tie against Derby because they're doing quite well in the league, but no, we smashed them. Andy Unsworth getting 2 goals. He's not really played this season at all, but he's back in. And then we smashed Arsenal 4-0 in the return leg. Again, dominating proceedings. Tall Nick kicking in there. Arrillaga should have got a goal really, but anyway. I think we rested some players for another dull draw against Newcastle. A couple of injuries picked up there as well, so not brilliant. But yeah, they had 2 shots, so I think that's pathetic, isn't it? So we had 2 clear-cut chances. 22 shots should really have won, but there you go. That's not always what happens. Boo. Next up was a bit of a disappointing loss to Everton. And the fans hated that. Basically, they had 3 shots on target. I had 18. They scored a penalty, and then they also scored one of their other 2 shots on target was this. Okay, so we're gonna watch it because it's ridiculous, frankly. I wonder if it's going to be the right sort of thing. Yeah, okay. So the replay starts. We clear it, fine. But Brown comes and picks up the ball. God knows why this guy isn't running. Tall Nick's not having it. Goes back out to Mayano. Mayano whips a ball in. And then Koemans does that. Sticks in the top corner, overhead kick. So their 3 shots on target were a penalty, that fucker, and then just everything else. Ridiculous. So everything they hit went in, essentially. I had 4 clear-cut chances and 2 off the woodwork, which is a wind-up. That was probably more of when Arrilaga not scoring goals, so pretty fed up with that. It wasn't actually. Oh no, it was. Yeah, you've got a 6.2. Ridiculous. We then made up for it in the next game by scoring 7 goals, one of which I'd especially like to show you because it was very funny. Let's have a little look. It was Marcelo Bossi's second, and something that can happen in real life, and so something similar has happened recently. Oh no, this is the one. Don't worry, guys. So Sonzogni is chasing it down. Lufner back to Long. Long plays a chill pass out to Cargill. Cargill lays it softly. Is he going to pass it there? No, he's going to hammer it into Bossi's face, and that goes then in the goal. Ridiculous. That if we just catch that again. So at this point, so many options. Just square it there, boot it over there, boot it over there, chip it over to this sort of area. Could even lay it up the line to this sort of guy, but no, he hits it right at his head, and that thing hits the post and goes in. Ridiculous. So that we sort of made up for it there a bit, 7-0. Then one last ridiculous thing to show you was the winner against Arsenal in the league. Mattia Sonzogni, importantly involved here. I scored in the 71st and 73rd minute. I'd been obviously dominating the game. There had 3 shots on target and scored a crap one. So here we go with this one. Tallnick wins the header. Vitinho Rodolfo out to Milton, who lays it up the line. Tallnick, he has a great cross on him despite the fact he's 6'7". So he does a little bit of dribbling and then crosses it in. Then that happens. I mean, let's just see that again. So Tallnick crosses it in. Eyes on Sonzogni here. That happens. I'm gonna watch it again and break it right down for you guys. So the cross comes in. He's running this way. I'm doing it with my. You can't see, but I'm doing it with my fingers and sort of trying to imagine doing this movement. He then starts. He's facing the correct way. He could just like nod it in. He starts like a sort of backflip, but going forward motion, backflip. That ends up in that position. Again, literally, he was standing how 5 was standing. So 5 could, he could have just nodded it, but he's done a backflip, but forwards, and managed to just kind of somehow create his foot to get a little bit more momentum to then loop over the keeper. Absolute madness. How has he done that? Ooh, what a goal. What a ridiculous goal. But there we are. So that was... So plenty of entertainment all round. We smashed Blackburn 5-0. We've beat Genoa in the first round of the Champions League, and we beat Leyton Orient 1-0. That was probably a pretty... Oh no, they did all right. They're not mugs. Oh, Marcelo Bossi, Mr. Panay, rubbish. And that leads us slightly patchy form and another loss. I'm mad. 2 losses this season. But that leads us to the Capital One Cup final. So we'll get an opportunity to look at the team at some point. I've already prepared the team, I think. I really hope I have. It looks like I've stuck with Arrilaga. I've given him a talking to. He knows, okay? He knows. And considering they've got Dogara up front, who has scored 32 in 35, ridiculous. I should have just bought him, stupid mug. But if we check on the Man City lineup, we have somehow they've got this 17-year-old who's unbelievable, and I didn't know about it, and I'm quite annoyed. I don't really like. Apparently, he's not going to be that good, but like, what's that all about? He's really good. He's a good Premier League player at the age of 17. I think he's had one of those weird booster things where you look at someone and they're not very good and then they're suddenly amazing. I've had that happen before. But anyway, so he's playing. Bloody Man City have got a hold of him, which is really frigging helpful. They've got Larsson, formerly of this parish, Jacques, formerly of this parish, Magnani, formerly of this parish. Not sure what to do with him, actually. No, it's fine. Oliveira, formerly of this parish, Goncalo, not. And Lafo, not. Sterling, formerly. Marcelo, formerly. Dogaro, formerly. On the bench, they've got Kone. Is he any good? He's rubbish. Tomaz, who is a yes. Trotter, who is a yes. T. Elemans, who is a yes. Kimmich, who is a no. I don't know. He's not very good, but you can still close him down, I guess. And Egbedi, who is a yeah. Do we need to close him down? Really? He's not. No, he's all right on the ball. Who is a yes. So over half of their players come from Liverpool, my academy at some point, which is quite frustrating. Especially if they do well. You know, that goes without saying. But hopefully the players that we have got are going to show us why we have them instead of those guys. Right. Right, okay, they didn't really like that. Especially hoping to affect Arrillaga. Yeah. I mean, he should seem motivated because he's been crap the past 6 games. I'm hoping he'll come good. Oh, no, right, I've got to change the old... So during highlights, I reckon it's pretty fast. I reckon it's that. Camera, 2D classic. Yeah, that's what I get. Right, is it the right speed? It's looking about the right speed. Do I slow it down? Sorry, this is tweaking. Oh. So I'll have to see more of the ball in motion to see if it's at the right speed anymore. No, that's too slow, I think. Right, cool. We'll see if this is now too quick. So Montangil off to Milton. Hoyos. Oh, come on, someone get there. No one's getting there. I'm really pissed off about this right back. Anyway. Good defending. Big old ball. Oh, Dogaro. Getting his eye in there. Right, so... Well, he's the best player in the world, and now he's injured. So, but luckily, Sonzogni is having a great season. He is a 20-goal man this season. This break looks good. Yeah, loving that. Get in the box, mate. Get in the box. Do something else. Not you, Montangil. Anyone shooting but you. You're rubbish at shooting. Can you just not? Guido Hoyos has picked up a knock. I'm not liking this. Go on, Tall. Oh, you're rubbish. You're absolute rubbish, mate. Hoyos, good play. I'm going to keep him until at least half time. We need a moment of inspiration, really. And we could do with us getting one rather than them getting one. Milton, good. Vladimiros, Hoyos, great ball. Tall Nick, Sonzogni, he's off the bar. Bugger. So that's one off the woodwork. Hoyos is dominant, man. I've not seen him lose the ball yet. Tall Nick, you're not. No, that's not going in, is it? Obviously. Big old ball, we should be able to deal with that. We've lost the second ball there, which is quite annoying, but we should be able to snuff him out. Yeah, good. We go. Oh, there's a miss. Yes, great goal. Great goal, lads. There's a big ball over the top. Good flick on there from Tall Nick because he is tall. That was a big old miss from whoever that is. Jacques. And then Sonzogni does what he's been doing all the season and hits the back of the net. It's just what he does. It's just what he does. Brilliant. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Great. Right, come on then. Tall Nick. It's good hold-up play. He's good on the flick-ons. Yeah, Sonzogni didn't quite have the pace there. Slip it through. Tall Nick. Oh, I think has he got a shot on target yet? Oh, hopefully he'll put one in the top corner in a minute. Right, I'll tell you what, I think we're all over him, so we're going to go attacking and see if we can get a second. That would be good. They seem to be going for this big ball over the top, which is fine, but then we're not winning the second ball. We're winning the third ball. Oh, are we? Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. I was thinking that was going to nestle. Right, good stuff. Good cross in. Someone. Yes, Sonzogni's done it again. Yes. Oh, man. Yes, Aralaga gets injured. His sub comes on and scores 2 goals. There's a bit of, I thought Tall Nick was going to score. Great block by Felipe Jacques, and Sonzogni just gets the right side of the defender, hammers it in. Great, really great. Can we get ourselves out of this mess? Lovely stuff. Oh, is there a ball there? Great ball, Milton. What are you going to do? Tall Nick, get a shot on target. What are you doing? You're like a clinical striker. Seriously, mate, I'm just going to check the stats because I think he's not got a bloody shot on target. Tall Nick. Oh, he has 10 shots, 3 of which are on target. But he scored 2 goals with 6 shots and 4 on target. So, mate, you got to pull your bloody finger out. Hoyos is playing really well, but I don't like injuring him. I don't want him to get more injured. So I'm going to put Adolfo there. One-time Gil can play the playmaker. No one's playing badly, but that's... Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. No one's playing badly. That's because we're tuning up. I thought Alagai was playing quite well. He won some towering headers, but apparently not. I'm going to chill out from attacking. We did get the second goal, so that's really good. I'm going to say don't get complacent. And he's come on and scored 2, and I've told him not to get complacent. That's probably fair that you're a bit upset with that. There's a lot more to come, and there's a lot more to come. So now he's just confused. For God's sake. Oh, everyone else is happy, so he can just whistle, can't he? Right, here we go. Lovely stuff. See, Goncalo is a good player. Good foul by Milton, I think. Oh, unless he's going to get sent off, in which case, not good foul by Milton. I see yellow. He picks up the odd yellow. He did get sent off the other day, which I was quite puzzled by. Great interception. Sonzogni, can he do it on his own? I don't know. Milton? Sonzogni? Oh, that wasn't really a break anymore. And that bloody 17-year-old right back's made a crucial intervention. Oh, I'm pissed off. I think he's got one of those weird little boosts. I had a player in a previous game. Great stop from Wesley, by the way. I had a player in a previous game who I scouted him when he was 15 and 16, and he was just normal. His name was Lombardi. And then suddenly, when he was 17, he became genuinely like, oh, Tall Nick, mate. Why is it that I'm 2-0 up, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset. Tall Nick, just score a bloody goal, mate. What are you doing? You've had all of our key chances. And you bloody fucked all of them. Excuse my French. Yeah, Lombardi. And then he just exploded. Like all of his, like the stats that he was good at. So he was really physically brilliant and really pacey. And they were suddenly just the most physically brilliant and pacey player in the entire game at the age of 17. So I had to buy in for something like, 25 million at the age of 17, just because he's suddenly... Tall Nick, seriously, mate, you're a joke. You're a joke. You're getting on my nerves. Technically playing well, apparently, allegedly. And Vladimiris is not doing very well, so let's take him off because he's on a yellow as well. Oh, this will be my last sub. Yeah, I think that's good. That affects the game in a positive way. Ali Samir, on you come, lads. But yes, and he went on to become, a first-team player at the age of 17. I think in a previous iteration of a game where I was Charlton, I think he played alongside Paul Pogba, in central defensive midfield for many years. Oh, it's 87 minutes. Oh, wow. Nothing happened for the longest time, which is fine by me because we're 2-0 up. Tornik's still on the pitch. Just fine. I suppose I can't really be fed up with Aralaga anymore because he's injured. Great stuff by Sonzogni. And he's going for the hat-trick. Beautiful. Oh, and he couldn't get the rebound. Missed a few penalties recently, actually. It's not usually something that I struggle with because of very strong technical players. But yeah, Bossy missed one. Bossy, whatever his name is. Well, I suppose, if it was 1-1, I'd be quite annoyed. Actually, if we were 1-0 down, I'd be even more annoyed. But you know what? That's okay. Right. Well done. Enjoy these moments. You deserve them. Pleased with the defending. And is everyone else happy? Sonzogni's not happy. Right, let's have a little chat to the strikers then. Well done. Yeah, he looks happy. Although he did miss a penalty. Useless mug. Oh, Tilnick got 2 assists and was man of the match. I mean, let's have a little look at his shooting stats, what he ended up with. 13 shots, 4 on target. Sonzogni 9 shots, 5 on target, scored 2 goals. Absolute mug. What are his shooting stats like? Just wondering. Oh, 17 on finishing, 17 on composure, 17 off the ball. So he's getting in great positions. He's composed about them. He makes the right decision, and he's got the technical ability to shoot. Also, if someone pings it into him, he's got great first touch. If those shots happen to be long shots, 17. If they happen to be free kicks, 17. If they happen to be headers, 17, 19 on jumping. If anyone was pressuring him, 19 on strength. So, I mean, to be fair, he's got 26 goals in 26 games. So, I suppose that's fine. Still a bit annoying, though. There we are. Well done. Apparently, we were given a controversial penalty. A great time for our controversial penalty to pop up. 90 minutes when we were 2-0 up in a cup final, and we miss it anyway. I happened to see the top scorer there was Steve Childs, who is on loan from Liverpool. Lovely stuff. Oh dear. I mean, we don't really have any funny names to speak of at the minute because not a lot of the youth lot has come through. That's all coming up in the next month or so. But we can just revel in the post-victory glow. We've now won the Capital One Cup, or the league. Let's just call it the League Cup, shall we? We lost to Arsenal once, but that is a lot. In the in-game history, that is a lot of involvement, and we even won it in 2012 as well. So great, very happy. He's got concussion from a collision with Prince Flafo. I don't know how to say his name very much, to be honest. You've been in charge for many years. Shut up, Idris Tekli. Idris Tekli? That's strange. Winning the Capital One Cup, yes, great. How do you feel? Great. Guided the team all the way to the final. What do you think of the final? Great. What impact will it have on Juan Aralaga? Well, he's got concussion, so he might be a bit confused for a little while. I'm just going to say that he'll be great. Hopefully his form will bloody pick up. One of the big favourites. Modest. Not at all. We have a good team here, yes, but we took nothing for granted, even though we win it every fucking year. Today is a great moment for Liverpool. Yes, great. Tornik's leaving? No, he's not. Tornik's bad day in front of goal. He had a very good game, actually. That's what I was saying throughout the game. He was very, very good and would have scored another day. And actually, yeah, he got 2 assists. So, yeah. Hamburger's spirit praised. Great. Oh, Antonio Candreva has been sacked by Roma. How is Candreva as a manager? Oh, he's not bad, actually. Not too bad at all. Fair play. Well, he's been sacked. Antonio's good. He's fine. I'll give him a little cheeky scout. I probably know what's going on with him. Tornik on form. Great. Liverpool qualified for the Euro Cup. Haven't played in the Euro Cup for some years, so let's just forget that one, shall we? So top assists, Martinez 2. Oh, that's got my sticky fingerprints all over it. And Steve Childs, who's having a decent season at Stoke. So he was predicted to be really, really good, and I think he's just going to be good because he doesn't. I don't know. He did so. Look at that, 2 stars, 8 goals in his introductory season. Mental. They went to Dundee, did all right. Went to Wolves, did okay. Went to Celtic, did really well. Aston Villa, not so. I mean, you can't judge him on goal scoring though because people play him everywhere, and that's part of the strength and then also maybe his weakness. So he's very quick. He's very good physically. He's good at passing. He's decent technically. He's 6'2" as well, which is it's just very confusing player. Right, if I just review the squad quickly, we're doing pretty fine, guys, to be honest. So the goalies, Jorn Deckers is playing some games, unfortunately because Turkish Bay is not registered for the league, and I like to rotate. Jorn Deckers is a great goalie. I'm wondering if he's still got his little foibles. Yeah, he's still fairly inconsistent, but he's not that consistent. Same with Wesley. And it's only the goalkeeping coaches that can spot their little foibles. So he looks great, and then you get to a goalkeeping coach, and he doesn't enjoy big matches, and he's injury prone. But having said that, he's an absolute beast, and I picked him up for, I'm thinking, 2 million. Great. So that was good. Old man Ed has played 4 games, and he's smashed every single one of them. It's ridiculous. He's so rubbish now. He's 34 years of age. I've still got him on contract for another 3 years because I would want him to retire. He's getting paid 100 grand a week because he used to be one of the best centre backs in the world. I don't really. If I offer him a contract, would he ask for less money? Oh no, he's pretty grumpy. Donetsk is coming into the role nicely. His passing has gone up from 5 to 6, which is not exactly great. But he does everything else really well, so that's nice. Nero's injured at the minute. Vachka got injured as well, but he will feature and play. I like the fact he's worth £27.5 million. I bought him for 45.5k. So, decent investment. Sanchez is doing a good job. Strong Pete's been in and out of the team because he's been injured a bit as well. It's fine. Little Alagaya, I'm really bringing him in because I think he's going to be awesome. He's 6'2", he's really good at tackling, really determined. He's got decent defensive stats and good physical stats. And I think he's going to be good, consistent, big matches, world-class potential. So he's in there, cut and dried. One-Ton Gill doing his usual thing. Hoyos joining him up there. Paul Pogba's really on the decline now as well. Bless him. His mental stats are holding out, but his physical stats are just slowly petering out. He got 139 caps for France. That's brilliant. I don't think he would have retired yet because France are pretty crap, so they'll probably need him still. But the young guys have got Balladini, who's pretty good, very quick, and he's going to be great. He's consistent as well, which is beautiful. Explosive fullback. He's not a fullback. Anyway, is he right-footed? Didn't know that. And Bertie Sade, who is another different one. I mean, he doesn't have any pace, but he has everything else. And he's consistent as well. So I'm liking the future, guys. I'm liking the future. In the old midfield, it gets a bit confusing, but Heskey's a standout performer. Bosey's doing well, but I'm mostly playing him up front. But he's scoring a good amount. That similarity to Messi that he has. He's 5'4", really good technically and stuff. It's not 20s, but he's really consistent. Memphis is doing well. He's putting a shift in at the age of 34. He's still not terrible. He's getting better attackingly, which is crazy. 163 caps for the Netherlands, 111 goals. Mental. Where's Divock Origi as well? He probably can compete with that. 129 caps, 88 goals. He's really good attackingly, but he's no longer quick. But every time he plays, he scores. He's not playing that much, and he is on an obscene wage. But I still want him. He's been at Liverpool for so long. I don't want to get rid of him. I'm getting emotional, guys. I have attachment to these players now. It's too late. Milton's ploughing his furrows, what he usually does. Vladimiros is doing his usual thing of being wildly inconsistent and injury prone, despite being really consistent and not at all injury prone. Swine. Yeah, I thought Ziluis and Andre Luis are not having the greatest season. And actually, Aristide and Vila got Young Player of the Month a little while ago, despite the fact he's obviously right now crap. But he's going to be really good. He relishes big matches. He's a consistent performer. He's going to be the man, as is Golashevsky. Golashevsky, something like that. He is consistent and potentially world class. He doesn't enjoy big matches, but he'll get used to them because he's only 16 years of age. And then to finish off up front, obviously Tornik's doing the business. Sonzogni, 12 starts, 22 goals. Brilliant. Bossy's putting in a shift. Arrillaga is, obviously, that is a great scoring stats. 26 starts, 15 goals. But for him, that's not good enough, especially recently. And now he's injured, so that's a bit annoying. Zola, 11 starts, 11 goals. So he's picked up, and that's good. But he's not quite good enough to be doing stuff on his own. And Esparza, the rise of Sonzogni has really quieted his basically presence in the team, unfortunately. But yeah, and they still think Andy Unsworth is amazing. I tried to loan him out. He's even got better when he's sitting on the bench. Maybe I should play him. I just don't like that he's fairly inconsistent though. I feel like I should play him more. Let's do that. Let's resolve to do that. So next time, it may well be the end of the season sort of thing. We'll see. Well, we'll see. I can't tell you what's going to happen next time. All we can do is finish on the competitions tab. That also provides an update on what's going on in the league, where we are 4 points clear with a game in hand. Obviously, we've got a bit dodgy form, but not too dodgy. We're not exactly scoring a ton more than everyone. But I think we're not conceding too many. We conceded 10, scored 70, so we're not too bad. We've won the Club World Championship. We're obviously doing reasonably and looking in a good position to get through in the Champions League. We've won the Super Cup, the FA Cup, Arsenal Huddersfield, so that's unfortunate. Maybe Arsenal, but hopefully we'll do them anyway. Capital One Cup winner, Community Shield winner. We're well on our way. However, we have lost 2 games this season. So again, I will have to insist on another season to go unbeaten the whole time. But that is my personal ambition for the Anfield boot route. And on that note, I'll leave you. Thanks very much for listening and watching. Bye, guys.